Hello, I'm Stephen Alvarez speaking to you from the Southern Cumberland Plateau in Sewanee, Tennessee. Today is Friday, the 17th of July, 2020, day 124 of the COVID-19 pandemic in the United States. Here are today's numbers: 13,830,933 worldwide COVID-19 cases with 590,601 worldwide deaths. In the U.S., we have 3,576,430 cases of COVID-19 with 138,360 deaths. In Tennessee, we've had 71,540 cases with 796 Tennessee deaths. In Georgia, to our south, 131,287 cases of COVID-19 with 3,105 deaths. Those numbers are from Johns Hopkins. I'll put a link in the notes to this video. There were over 70,000 new cases of COVID-19 reported yesterday. That is a new record. When we spoke on Monday, 8 states were flashing red on the Pandemics Explained database. Today there are 11. Florida, Arizona, Louisiana, South Carolina, Alabama, Georgia, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, Mississippi, and my home state of Tennessee all have more than 26 new cases per day per 100,000 people. That is a fantastic rate of a transmission. Now, we're approaching 2 weeks out from the July 4th holiday, and cases are surging. In any sane world, these states would all have stay-at-home orders. But we don't live in a sane world. There are 2 things I want to bring your attention to before the weekend. One is good information. Good information is what I try to provide here, and it might be harder to find soon. This week, the Trump administration changed the rules on hospital reporting of COVID-19 cases. Hospitals are now required to report new cases and deaths, not to the CDC, the Centers of Disease Control, but to a private contractor, which will then report them to Health and Human Services. Now, CDC coordinates the pandemic response, but they will no longer be responsible for gathering the information about the pandemic. There is no reasonable explanation for changing the reporting in the middle of a pandemic that has already killed 138,000 people. And let's face it, no reasonable person trusts this White House with providing accurate information. If you're not scared, you should be. 2, Governor Kemp of Georgia is suing the city of Atlanta in order to rescind Atlanta's mask requirement. This is insane. We know that wearing a mask is the single best thing you can do to help stop the spread of the virus. Even Walmart and Kroger are requiring masks in their stores. Even the governor of Alabama says wear a mask. Yet we have a governor of a state suing a city in the middle of a health crisis that has already killed more than 3,000 Georgians. For a change that will result in more death and continued economic despair. Georgia currently has 32 new cases per 100,000 people per day. I don't know what the governor could possibly be thinking. But my advice to everyone is stay the hell out of Georgia. It is crazy time there. If you have to fly, don't fly through Atlanta, and by all means avoid Delta. Every piece of Delta equipment goes through Atlanta every day. It's just too much risk. So, have a good weekend. As always, wear a mask, wash your hands, watch your distance. This is Stephen Alvarez from Sewanee, Tennessee, on July 17th, 2020. Day 124 of the COVID-19 pandemic in the United States. a day when over 138,000 Americans have been killed by COVID-19. Have a good weekend.